Oh my goodness, hello, good evening everybody, good evening. Kitchen and Hippie and Government and NS and Brambuka and Dottie and Shell, good evening. Emerald, hello. Neurospicy, hello. Queen, Deborah, Raina, hello. Doohickey, Tish, hello. Echo, hello. Hello everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are. Oh, hold on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Please hold one moment, everybody. I just have to do a thing. Boop. Boop. All right, I think we're good now. Sorry, hi everyone. I had to reset my camera today, so it's a little bit funky. I hope you're all having a, pardon me, fabulous Thursday. My voice is almost back to normal, which is wonderful. For those of you who appreciated the croakiness, I'm very sorry. Carrot Butts, hello, good to see you as well. Maureen, hello. It's a fabulous day today. Happy Thursday. I've got something on my shirt, and that's going to distract me all evening. There's a wind blowing. The humidity has left. Oh my goodness, I think summer might be over. I'm so happy. But today we're here to react to the one, the only, the incomparable and incomparable Miss Chantal Marie, Miss Foodie Beauty, Miss Everyday Mariam, and 3 of her most recent uploads. I'm not going to lie, 12 hours ago there was a 1-hour live stream, and it is dull, it is boring, it is terrible. Chantal continues to speak poorly about all of the things, and I don't know if I've got it in me to watch the whole thing. So I thought we'd start chronologically. We're going to watch huge Arab food, breakfast, cheese and cream, Tawiaa, Falafel, Tawiaa? An I or an L. Falafel, hummus and chicken filet, and then we're going to move over into a huge, both of them are huge. All right, huge Ramadan grocery haul in Kuwait, preparing for Ramadan 2024, and then there's a live stream which we might get to. We might not, and that's okay either way. So, that. Anyway, hello, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I am not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who lost weight, talks about things on the internet, and watches too much of too many people. I'm also not here to bully, shame, harass, or humiliate, just here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about what? Choices about what we say, choices about what we put on the internet, choices, chat. Please make sure you're getting your steps in today, make sure you got a beverage. I ran out of Pepsi Max flavoring, so currently I'm enjoying a vanilla flavored soda stream. And by vanilla, I just mean it doesn't have any flavoring in it. So it's just soda water. Which is good. It's fine. I'm keeping hydrated. It's fine. How's everyone's week been? How are you all doing? You guys good? Are you guys good? Are you guys having a good week? Are you having fun? Are we having fun? I hope we're having fun. Alright, let's get started with this nincompoopery. I don't have all the time in the world, unfortunately, today, so it'll probably be a tight, hour 30, but we'll see. Anyway, Chantal's sitting here looking a fool. What a shocking development. Here we go.
I think I could.
Oh, also, alright, 2 things. 2 things I need to address before we start with this. 1, I'm very sorry that I was late. I was watching a video of a sheep, who basically found out that trampolines existed. Oh, that one got me. That really got me. Watching a sheep discover trampolines. Really fun. And the other reason that I was late, I was reminiscing. I was looking back on Curvy Connection. And do you know we collectively watched Curvy Connection in July last year? July. Alex, I need you to get off your booty and make season 2 of Curvy Connection. I know it's not going to happen. I know that Alex said that we're not going to get a season 2. But if we don't get a season 2 and we come around to July and we don't have something to watch, we're just gonna watch the whole thing again. We're going to start at episode 1 and go all the way through. We're going to rediscover the characters. If you haven't watched our coverage of Curvy Connection, go check out July on this channel. Fall in love with Curvy Connection. Actually, not Lewis, but the rest of the cast are really interesting. We're not Team Lewis. Definitely never Team Lewis. But Megan deserved better. Anyway, I'm excited to revisit that in July. That might be my new, my new July, what do they call it? Habit? Tradition. July tradition. Yeah. Oh, you didn't, Anna? It's really good. Time does fly, doohickey. It flies. Flies! Anyway, up to this one.
Confuse people even more with this video. Hi, welcome back to another video.
I'm so sorry, chat. I just saw that peeking into everybody's ear holes. Sorry.
Hey there, Beezers. Want a
God,
personalized video from me?
No, shut up. Stop trying to sell me on your Cameo. I don't want it. No one wants it. Go away.
Hello guys, salam alaikum.
There we go.
Welcome back to another video.
Also, learn to balance your audio. Jesus.
So, I have a very special...
I'm one to talk, but I'm also doing this on the fly. She's meant to be editing these things together, which I don't think she really does. Ellen, thank you for being here for 34 months, my friend. I appreciate it. Ellen says, another month gone. Glad to be here. Lovely to see you, mate. Thank you for the support, and I hope you're having a fabulous day. Hello.
This is, Tawiaa? I'll put this...
Okay, well, she spelt it differently in the video and the title, so let's find out what it is. Tawiaa. Food? Tawiaa food? Let's try the other spelling. Tawiaa. No, that says Taiwan, not Taiwan food. Tawiaa food. Cheese? Cheese plate. How is this spelled? Tawiaa. Well, I'm having... Daddy G is having a problem not being able to... Alright, chat, what do you guys got? How are we meant to be spelling this one? Because I don't see it. Tawiaa, not strawberry one. It's lovely to see you today, my friend. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you. I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't figure it out. Shell, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for gifting a channel membership. Welcome or welcome back to IDC. Good to see you. Hope you're having a fabulous Thursday. Please make sure you thank the lovely Shell.
Spelling here, Tawiaa.
Hey, Haz. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. So, I was just saying, Chantal's talking about this dippy business for breakfast, but she spelt it differently in both the video and the title of the video, so I'm trying to figure out what it is.
Tawiaa?
Tawiaa. Tawiaa. I've spelt it like 3 different ways, and I can't... Tawiaa. Maybe it's not meant to be a cheese plate. Food plate. I just can't figure it out. I'm so sorry. It keeps defaulting to Taiwan, which I know is incorrect. So... T-A-R, Tawiaa, with an apostrophe. Tawiaa. Tawiaa. The sounds in my mouth are making no sense. Tawiaa? Food plate. Maybe this one? Maybe not. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to let it go. It's fine.
Tawiaa? I'll put the spelling here. Tawiaa.
Again, I can't find a thing.
It's a plate.
Tawiaa. Oh, maybe W-E-A? Tawiaa. W-E-A-H? Plate food. I'm struggling. Nah.
Plates
I got
of
nothing.
different kinds of cheeses. We have...
Oh, wait. T-A-R-W-E-A apostrophe A? Is that it? Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, never mind.
Kraft cheese with some za'atar olive oil, some feta, some cream, fresh cream, halloumi, and... T-A-R-A-W-I-H. T-A-R. Oh, what did I say? T-A-R. Strawberry. Lapa, I see you. T-A-R. Tawiaa. Tawiaa. Oh my god, there we go. She did not spell it right at all. I'm gonna get the pronunciation correct as well. Tawiaa. How to pronounce Tawiaa? Pronounce it for me, Daddy G.
Tarawee. Tarawee.
Is that actually how you pronounce it?
Tarawee.
Tarawaa. Tarawaa? How to pronounce Tarawaa? Oh no, my mouse. Man, today is full of technical difficulties, isn't it? Play? Don't play. Okay, play.
Tarawee.
Okay.
Tarawee.
Tarawaa. Okay, that's closer. We're getting there. We're getting somewhere. Great. All right. Tarawaa, also known as Tarawih, which is not spelled correctly, Taraweh, are special sunnah prayers involving reading long portions of the Quran and performing many rakas or cycles of prostration required in Islamic prayer, which are performed only in Islamic. Okay, am I off the beaten path? Is she getting confused? Am I getting confused? We might all be getting confused here. Well, I can't find anything that is dippy bits, cheese plate, hummus, jam, pita falafel breakfast. Two different spellings and nothing making sense. I don't know. She's introducing this food and saying this word, but spelling it two different ways, and none of those are ending up with a Google result. And I'm so confused. Okay.
Tawiaa? Tawiaa? I'll put the spelling here. Tawiaa.
Again, two different spellings.
It's a plate
Very well today.
of different kinds of cheeses. We have like Kraft cheese with Tawiaa. I'll put the spelling here. Tawiaa. It's a plate of different kinds of cheeses.
She is describing a cheese plate.
We have like Kraft cheese with some za'atar olive oil, some feta, some cream, fresh cream, halloumi, and labna. So yes, it's very delicious. And with
Is this an... Okay, help. It's pronounced Tawiqa. T-A-R-W-I-K. Sorry. T-A-R-W-I-Q-A. Nah, I'm having no luck. I'm having no luck, and I feel like she's gaslighting me. I don't understand. Voodoo, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Voodoo says, looked it up. It's Tawiqa. And you can see the items she ordered on Talabat there. Oh, Uber Eats. T-A-R, Tawiqa. T-A-R-W-I-K-A. Tawiqa food. Tawiqa delivery menu. Okay. There's also a Tawiqa bakery, which is spelt with an E. I don't know whether or not she's talking about this is the dish name or this is just a shop where she got it from. And then I went down a rabbit hole about prayers. Oh, I'm very confused.
some vegetables, mint, and some jam in the middle. And we have some fresh bread. We have some falafel and
Long story short, bucket of hummus, pita bread, 3 different types of cheese with dippy bits, falafel. Noted.
pickles.
She doesn't know, but she acts like she knows, which is why it's confusing.
And a chicken sandwich and some hummus. I'm not going to eat all of this, but I'm going to eat some of it and then save the rest. So yeah, bismillah. Let's start. I'm going to start with falafel with the hummus. All right. I love falafel with pickle. So,
Well, see, the interesting thing, Voodoo, is that I think we have conversations because I don't know anything. And I like to know things, but I like to learn things. So far, I've learned about 4 different types of spelling and many different things.
a lot of you are not going to understand what I'm about to say or where I'm coming from.
Try me.
And
The fact that she could fit her entire fist, probably open hand, into this dish of hummus, that's a lot of hummus.
I know that. That's gonna happen. So you take the halloumi, you take the jam. I think it's strawberry jam.
You don't even know what the fuck this is, so...
Like that.
Sure. Do you? Is that how you do it? Okay.
Fresh mint. These are like... Just like...
The fact that you ordered this out, considering I know you've probably got 6 different types of cheese in your fridge. Wild.
Like an Arab breakfast, but it's like my morning, so...
Diabetes, where?
I have another announcement.
Cooking, hello. Good to see you. Apologies, I've got something in my nose.
And I know people think I'm trolling and I'm doing this for views.
Existing on the internet? Yes, agreed. Stina, thank you for the super chat. Lovely. Stina says, doesn't have a specific name. Byron Edible Mosaic. It's just Byron Edible Mosaic. It's just an assortment of dishes like eggs, beans, cheese, olives. Great. It's just a dippy plate. Awesome. Thanks for the super chat.
But, so I'm going to try to explain the best I can to make you kind of understand. And some of you just won't. How I feel right now. And how I've been feeling.
Uh-huh.
It's like I'm in a tug of war, okay? So like, Canada, Kuwait, west, east, east, west, west, east, west.
You can just say Canada and Kuwait. We get it.
And it's actually very...
Chantel's lifestyle has not really changed in Kuwait. Once again, if you've been watching for a while, she's essentially housebound. She's not, she doesn't want to go outside. She just wants 4 walls and delivered food. That's it. That's Chantel's life.
confusing for me because I come from Canada, right?
Ma'am, just swallow the food in your mouth before you go in for seconds.
But when I'm in Canada, I miss my family here. And when I'm here, I obviously miss my family there.
Right.
So,
do you want to finish a thought? This is a 36-minute video. She must be loving that cheese.
I get moments where
you forget what you're saying and have to make shit up. Noted. Ruthie, thank you for the super chat. Lovely. Ruthie says, remember the jar rage? Yes. Yeah. Although, to be fair, she's raged quite a bit over the last 14 months.
I just want to go back to being a mess because changing is a lot harder.
Yeah.
I want to go back to just sitting on a reclining couch and being buzzed out of my mind and just Mario beezing.
Right, as opposed to now, which is just kicking back on a gamer chair in the living room, eating yourself sick on camera, and I don't know what else you do. Watch TikToks, I think. I think it's TikToks.
But then I really think about
Lottie,
it.
I hope
because
you're
you know I'm
enjoying gym.
impulsive. And I think, do I really want that?
Yeah, Doohickey, you're right. I'm gonna have to speed this up because I do have a time limit today.
Do I really want to go back to
Finish a thought, for the love of God.
that? And instead of thinking I'm setting up a whole new life alone,
Uh-huh.
on my own.
But why don't you bring Poopy over? If you're legally married, isn't that the whole... Hasn't that been the whole conversation? Right? If she's going to go back to Canada, why doesn't she take Poopy? No? Like, technically, if they're fully legally acknowledged and married, all Chantal has to do is present the marriage certificate to the Canadian consulate or whatever, their marriage status, and then they can go to Canada, and all she has to do is say, yes, I promise that I will financially look after this person as long as they're living here, or however many years it is. And yes, they won't be able to receive government benefits or assistance until 5 years of living together or whatever it is. Isn't that, like, that's the whole reason why she's so proud about it being a legal marriage. So why don't they just both go to Canada? How fun!
And how can I leave my family here? Like, how can I leave
What a fun adventure.
my family?
Oh, that's right, the bankruptcies and the back taxes. Right. Forgot about that one. Whoops. Again, so does Foodie. She forgets about those two. Taxes!
I mean, my husband.
Oh, actually, we were talking about that the other day, right? It's coming up to tax season for the Canadians. Everybody, be responsible with your taxes. But also, I wonder how that'll impact Foodie, because she's been making this money through her Canadian YouTube account.
And my pets. I never said the healthcare was cheaper here.
Did she just wipe her nose with the Peter? Lottie, are you watching? Sorry. Wait, how far back do I have to go? Oh, maybe she did.
My family.
No, she just took a little bite of it. She cupped the nose. She didn't wipe it. It's okay.
I mean, my husband.
But now I'm keeping a close eye.
And my pets. I never said the healthcare was cheaper here.
I think... I don't know if you said cheaper, but you definitely said it's cheap. You definitely said it's cheap. You were like, oh, well, I can go down to the clinic and I just pay like 4 or 8 Kuwaiti dinar or whatever it is. Like, you definitely said it was cheap. I don't know if you said cheaper than Canada, because that wouldn't really make a lot of sense. But you definitely did allude to it, because you went on a whole big rant about how... Also, great screenshot. You went on a whole rant about, oh, I'm an expat and it doesn't cost me all that much, and you know, it's just a couple of dinar to go and speak to the clinic and everything's fine and blah blah blah. Oh, she said $3. We were close. Also, don't be mad at chat like that.
I wish I don't remember saying that, which doesn't make sense because the healthcare in Canada is covered, you know, completely.
Yeah, it's either $3 or 49 fills. Everything.
But I remember how hard it is.
How much were the back shots, though?
It's almost impossible to get a family physician. Anytime I would go to the clinic, if you don't go line up at 8 a.m.
You have nothing else to do. She has nothing else to do. She doesn't have a family to take care of. She doesn't have a job. She doesn't have sweet fuck all to do. Chantal could have been back in Canada, lining up at the clinic at 8 o'clock in the morning and live streaming from the line, and we probably would have been watching. She's got nothing else to do.
The clinic
Hey,
goes up very
Leonie.
quickly. Just like, it's universal,
Oh, she's got the backup falafels? Nice.
right? So, There's gonna be long wait times. No system is perfect.
Gabriella, happy Thursday. Hello.
No matter where I am, I have to get a grip on a lot of things that have nothing to do with anyone else but me.
A shocking revelation that your entire audience has told you since the beginning.
But
She could put us in the handbag, Big Mac. Exactly. Could be the gonorrhea all over again. Have fun. Alright, chat, just a reminder, we're down to our last half a pita and we're out of falafels. So keep an eye on the screen. Chantel's gonna do a magic trick.
I'm just very torn.
What the fuck is this? I'm sorry, Miss Mary Mac. I thought the cheese plate was breakfast. But you really did just pull out a chicken wrap, didn't you? Chicken sandwich.
This is a chicken filling sandwich.
Breakfast? Girl.
I'm just gonna eat half.
I had a half a cup of oats and a half a cup of oat milk this morning with some peanut butter. I was so full. What are we doing?
I don't have like a huge... This is like the first thing I've eaten today.
Just a modest little breakfast. She must, when she orders a meal, she must order a sandwich all the time. Like, I'd assume that there's always a backup sandwich. Oh, I didn't, Jack. Did Sansa say it was 3,000 calories? I'd believe it. That's a lot of pita. And cheese is pretty calorie dense. And also backup sandwiches.
So, the thing is like...
If she dips that sandwich into that hummus to scoop it out, relatable.
I'm sorry that I changed my mind so many times and just confused people.
Okay, so what is your thought on that? So from everything we've seen of Chantal, I think that stream about, that piece of that mukbang about going back to Canada was probably after an altercation with Poopy. And then I think that there's been a conversation and she's said, oh, well, I'm kind of on the fence now. Because in the live stream, Poopy's actually there. And Poopy does like a musical number for the next piece of content that we're going to watch. So I think that Chantal is trying to balance Poopy's desire for attention. Ugh, give me the chills. Poopy's desire for attention, and it wouldn't surprise me if the couples channel actually gets like turned back on or they start making content for it. It's currently on, but it's just there's no content being made for it. But I don't know. They had a tiff. You reckon they had a tiff? I think they did. Probably. Yeah, because I don't think Chantal's like concept of going back to Canada is because she's concerned for her health. I think it's just because she doesn't want to be anywhere near Poopy anymore. So they have a fight and she, stomps her feet and says, I don't want to be here anymore. I never even wanted to come back to your scattish ways.
I get my family's hopes up.
Oh my god, Mick, hi.
Because of course they would
As it is the Ramadan singing by Poopy, yes.
prefer to have me close. They also just want me to make my own decisions to be happy.
That's the big question, Chantal. Are you happy? Is what you're doing at the moment, is it bringing you joy? Bringing you happiness? Because if this is your happiness, then alright. Back to the sandwich.
Spicy.
Better go from pita to... sandwich to pita. I think she wiped her nose there. Just need to check it's not with the pita. No, she didn't wipe it with the pita, although she did put a cut in there pretty quickly, so... Headcanon is she wiped her nose with this piece of pita.
Which, I'm glad they think that way.
Good morning, Coco. Good to see you. Yes. Welcome to breakfast.
What I'm down about right now, honestly, why I seem down, is because of my indecisiveness. And it would be fine if it just affected me. It affects other people around me.
Okay, so she is just eating cream cheese, strawberry jam, and pita bread at the moment.
That I love.
With a spicy chicken sandwich and a bucket of hummus. This is, for breakfast. It's a lot. It's a lot. Mel, thank you for the super chat. Lovely. I hope you're having a good night. Mel says, she spat the dummy. He freaked and gave her physical movement and sang her a song and ordered a takeaway. She's staying. She's staying for now. She's staying for now. I still hold out hope that she will one day return back to Canada. Just because it will be so much more interesting.
So I'm going to stick it out here.
Imagine Chantal trying to find a house at the moment. Again. Renting a scamption. Telling us all about nut salsa. Better times. Honestly, Lottie. Valid, though. It's valid.
Even in Canada, I would isolate a lot.
We know. Okay, now it's time for the hidden falafel. She is a magician. Look, she pulled this falafel out of thin air. Don't be mad. I think it is very telling when your entire like legacy, as you would put it, on YouTube is eating on camera and talking, and you still don't have enough space to put all of the food for your breakfast. So you have some sneaky under the desk falafel. What do you mean? What do you mean? No, this falafel's been here the entire time. What are you talking about? I didn't get it out from under my table. That crinkling sound, that wasn't packages. No, this came with the breakfast. This is just a dainty little falafel and cheese and pita spread with hummus and a spicy chicken sandwich. This is the norm. This is just a traditional breakfast. Don't you judge my sneaky falafels?
There's a lot of knee problems I have to work on no matter what country I'm in.
Are we counting the secret falafels? That's one. So far, one.
I'll just stick it out.
Stick it out? I'm sorry, stick what out?
I'll just stick it out.
The living your life in Kuwait thing? Okay. Until when?
And Salah assured me, like, don't worry about money for healthcare, because I feel like a burden.
She said it.
It's like, don't worry about that. If you need tests, we'll get them. Like, don't worry.
How are you not getting the tests? Sorry. I get that she said the other day, oh no, I need to go back to Canada because I need imaging or I need an MRI or something. Surely there's somewhere closer than Canada that can help you out with that. Like, can you just not get an MRI in Kuwait because of her visa status? But isn't she a resident? Doesn't she have a civil ID? Wasn't that the whole argument we've been having for the last 12 months? She's legally married, y'all. Like, she's... Wasn't she all loud about having a civil ID? You don't know whether or not I have a civil ID. And I understand that there's a difference for healthcare between residents and citizens. But as a fully fledged resident of Kuwait that Chantal told us that she is, and definitely not on a tourist visa, Why are we even having this conversation about whether or not she can get an MRI? She can. She should be able to. Why doesn't she just go and do it? Oh, but it costs money. Yeah. You just got a new car. Dude, you got a new car like, what, 4 or 5 months ago? You've changed apartments 3 times. You spend, like, the equivalent of about $250 on groceries every other week. Like, I understand your views are down, and I understand Poopy's perfumery is probably not doing pooper well. No, sorry. Poopy's perfumery is probably doing poorly. There we go. Get that alliteration, queen. I get that, but you yelled at us. You yelled at us about, you don't know my status. Well, if you're a resident, how hard is it to go and get an MRI? How hard is it to go and get imaging? I understand it's technically free in Canada, but you should be able to afford one in Kuwait, right? Considering all of the new purchases over the last 6 months. Maybe not.
I don't know. I just feel bad, like...
Mick, it's such a shame we never got to see that perfume warehouse. I'm so disappointed. Hey, Frostbite, good to see ya. It's because she's on a tourist visa, but she told us she's not. Are you saying that she would lie? Doohickey, thank you so much for gifting 10 channel memberships. I appreciate it, mate. Welcome or welcome back to Miss Mew, Casey, Echo, Francis, Overfear, hello, Smiglet, Smith, Venus, and Salva. Lovely to see you all. Oh, and New Day. Hello, everyone. Please make sure you thank the lovely Doohickey for the gift, and thank you very much for hanging out with us today. Good to see you. Hello.
So...
That Peter also seemed to come out of nowhere.
Anyway.
Bye, Big Mac. Have a good one. Becca, hello. Good morning.
I know a lot of you are not going to understand my love for the Middle East.
Oh, just me. Good to see you. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Hello. Have fun.
I never understood it until I came here, and I fell in love with it.
You fell in love with what? Sitting in the same 4 walls and getting food delivered. That's all Chantel's showing us at the moment. I get that she's got vlogs of her going out and doing stuff, but we're at the point where that feels like months ago. Like, if this is your life, I don't know. I'd maybe do a lot of things differently, but I think a lot of people would. Oceana, hello, good to see you.
I also have, I feel like if I went back to Canada, I'd have to be burdened with like a legal battle against someone who literally stalks me.
I've still got the judge's costume, you guys.
You could say, oh, whatever. The person doesn't stalk you. Excuse me?
Are we getting illegal bees?
This psycho drove from their city to where I was. To go check out somewhere I was shopping at. Doesn't matter the reason. That alone is psychotic behavior. And it's happened more than once.
God, I don't care.
So that's a small factor that I would have to deal with, and I just don't want to be in the same country as those people either.
To be fair, Chantal would not be dealing with that regardless. The amount of, just in case you're new here, the tens, if not hundreds of hours that we listen to Chantal legally threaten action towards pretty much everybody is like unimaginable. There we go. That word was hard too. That hard was word. Strawberry. Morning, Jesse. Hello. Oh, Oceana, thanks for gifting 5 channel memberships, mate. Welcome back to Kim, Jesse, hello, Vero, Becca, and Meepstus, rather. Hello. Lovely to see you all today. I hope you're having a great day. Please make sure you thank the lovely Oceana for their gift. Thank you, Oceana. It's very kind of you, mate. Thank you. You had it on a shirt. If only one.
I'm not physically afraid of the person. I don't have to deal with it legal matters. You catch my drift?
No, I don't. I'm oblivious.
So
you can tell there's a gerbil. Garble. There's like a garble. What's the word I'm trying to... Gurgle. Oh my god. Fuck. There's a gurgling rage just simmering underneath. You can see it in her face when she talks about it. Just getting real mad. just a tantrum right under the surface. Hippie, thank you for the super chat. Lovely. Hippie says, did she just admit that the intent behind the action doesn't matter if the action is harmful? Love you. Love right back, Hippie. Good to see you. I hope you're having a lovely day. And thank you for the super chat.
Beyond
no,
that...
not gerbil. Strawberry.
Those are my reasons.
What's the red stuff she's dipping the pita in? Lucky, I think she said it was strawberry jam. Or jelly, depending on where you are in the world.
I can't bring myself to.
Oh, we've got another hidden falafel. Just appeared out of nowhere. 2 of them! Where did these come from? Sorry, I need to see the magic trick.
So, beyond that...
Again, why bother getting 4 out and putting them on the plate when you've got another, 4 hidden on your lap under the table? Ma'am, we know good and well that you're going to go through, man, 8 palm-sized falafel is a lot. With hummus and cheese and pita and a spicy chicken sandwich, this is a lot of food. This is a lot of food and not a fucking wink of fiber. Well, I mean, some in the falafel, but not a lot. No, raw or... I mean, there's tomato, I guess, but there's no, cruciferous vegetable. There's no greens. It's just... Man. And, and sugar jam.
Those are my reasons. I can't bring myself to imagine living my life.
You can't tell me this is designed for one person, right? This meal is not designed for one person. This is a platter.
Without the support of my husband.
This is a spread.
You can think what you want of him.
Oh, I do.
But he's a very supportive husband. In a lot of ways.
In a lot of ways, is it? Is the phrase "in a lot of ways" the one where we know that means absolutely nothing? She'll say it and say "in a lot of ways," which mean in 0 ways. A lot being 0. That's that one, right? That's the one? Good.
Ways that I would miss a lot on a daily basis, you know? Hey, open up.
Sperm everywhere?
I don't know why I'm explaining myself, but probably because I announced that I'm going to Canada and now I have to explain why I'm not.
I'm going to say you're not because he probably spoke to you and said, babe, I don't want you to go. Please stay. Think of Howie and Julia. And also, your YouTube paycheck.
And that's why.
Which is very cynical and rude of me, but I don't think that's incorrect.
I'm not.
Oh, is that another falafel? No, that one was already there.
Open up.
That one was already there.
I don't know why I'm explaining myself, but probably because I announced that I'm going to Canada and now I have to explain why I'm not.
Party tray.
I'm not.
It's So this is the party of one.
And that's my final decision. I will not be recanting
Okay.
because I can't keep doing that.
Oh, it's another one? I missed it? Oh no, they're magical.
I mean, obviously, if I really want to go back, I will, but...
The magical falafel. So where are you going to go in March then?
I feel like Foodie Beauty is truly gone.
No, April. End of March? Whatever. Yeah, this version of Chantal is really different to the Foodie Beauty we've been watching over the last 12 months. Wildly different.
I think people who say that I'm bigger here don't remember the days when I first moved into the villa.
What is this? What is this insert? From a... It looks like from a thumbnail. Oh, not this gold sequin. Oh, no, this isn't the ombre one. Is it the red and gold one? The one where she, like... creeps towards the camera. Is she wearing the heels in that one? No, I don't think she is. She's dancing. She's got that wig on. That long... Like... I think it was the $600 wig. That one. You all know what she says.
I was over 400 pounds. I wasn't happy either. Less so. I didn't believe in God. I had a huge amount of apathy.
Oh my god, Marissa, hi, good morning. What did she say? Shell, do you not know what she said? I know what she said.
So yeah.
Whether or not Chantal thinks she's bigger, smaller, whatever than when she was previously, we all have our own opinions on that and whatever. It's just, I don't think audiences enjoy being lied to, especially being bold-faced lied to the face. Kind of lie face. For me, it doesn't matter whether or not you're heavier in Canada or heavier here. It's or bigger or smaller, whatever. Who cares? The fact that you're adamant in trying to lie to people and convince people, that feels really gross. But also at this point in time, we're here to talk about health because since Canada and being in Kuwait, your health has deteriorated further. And your organs are trying to escape. So that's way more interesting than whether or not you're 40 pounds up or down. Like, I don't care about that. Tell me about the liver. It's a big breakfast, Marissa. Yeah.
I'm just disappointed, like...
Hey, Sassafras, thank you.
I wish I wasn't so impulsive.
Uh-huh.
That's my major beef with myself right now. Anyway, I will try to stay focused on my marriage, Ramadan. By the way,
Yes.
I don't know why I have to even say this, but some people actually believe when I'm being sarcastic.
Pardon me, sorry.
My husband only has one wife, me.
Yeah, we know. Do you think anyone else would have picked up Poopy? No. The desperation flows two ways in this, which may sound rude, but not incorrect.
He doesn't sleep out of the apartment. We live together. We are married. Again, we have to legally be.
Except for the fact that you were living unmarried for 2 months at least. What? Sorry.
We are married. Again, we have to legally be.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Ask the ministry yourself if you want to. Whatever. How are people going to believe someone who doesn't live our life over us? Like, or somebody who
Oh, because you're a known liar.
has no proof.
Good morning, Deep. Hello. Yeah, just because they're loophole married doesn't mean they're happy. Doesn't mean they're both not desperate. And weird. Kind of gross.
A lot of the time, you know, if we're not going out together, he asks me to come along with him. A lot of the time I don't feel like it. I'm isolated because I self-isolate. I can go out anytime I want. Just say, can you take me here? Fine, you know?
Do you hear yourself, Chantal? You can't leave voluntarily. It is at the whim of another person.
A lot of the time he encourages me to go out. When I'm in a rut, I don't feel like it. A lot of the time.
Well, I see we've essentially just put ourselves back in the same position we were in Canada.
But
Yes, I forget about the backdating body.
we're not together. He's
Backdating and backshots.
video chatting me. Excuse me, the whole time. So, or most of the time. Sending me pictures when he's somewhere. So,
That's great. For some reason, you've decided to trust the man that you married for 12 months, have broken up twice, cheated on you once, and admitted to sending feet pics, dick pics, threatening to piss on a woman, and teabag Jesus.
I've said that a million times.
That's great. You've decided to forgive him. That's very something of you.
So I guess
Desperate?
I'm gonna make that the last time I say that. So yeah, I made a joke. I was sarcastic
Mick, I knew you'd pick that up.
because people, haters or reaction channels are always saying he has more than one wife.
I think the whole conversation about him having multiple wives is just a bit of a joke. I personally don't think that. I personally think that, like, who would? I mean, maybe someone would, but he doesn't seem that. Nah, not for me.
Lives in a shared apartment, but then like, how can we afford all these apartments and wives? Because you have to provide for your wives. You can't just legally you can't just marry another wife if you're a broke ass, you know. So.
Sorry, was that a confirmation of something? Sorry, what?
Apartment, but then like, how can we afford all these apartments and wives? Because you have to provide for your wives. You can't just legally you can't just marry another wife if you're a broke ass, you know. So.
Is that like written into the official legislation?
Like, you guys really
Hey,
really
Bones.
know nothing. You speculate, but you're so wrong on a lot of things.
Right.
But yeah, they'll say like he has another wife, blah blah blah. And whatever. I mean, I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt because rumor.
I don't think he's got another wife. I think he's got a life outside of the creamy condo that Chantal probably knows very little, if nothing, about, because she doesn't need to. Like, he could be doing whatever. He could be doing fucking anything. Chantal wouldn't know. How would she know? She's decided to forgive him after his scandalous ways. So how could she know?
Those are rumors. But just know, there's no truth to them. And I was being sarcastic and like, yes, like playing into that, you know,
Nitty.
whatever delusion they have. But there's really nothing there. Big fat nothing burger as usual, you know. I hear a lot of people come to me and say that oh, this reaction channel has so many dumb conspiracy theories, and whenever they're proven to be not true,
Chantal, just a reminder again, dearie, you're the main character.
or inconsistent with the truth, people just breeze by it and go for the next conspiracy theory.
Oh, chat, I love when something's proven wrong. It's great. It's just like, oh, okay, it was a ridiculously outlandish theory, but it was fun. Like, it was fun to consider.
You know, but yet people latch on to every little single thing I say, and it's so weird. I don't know, it's like odd behavior. And people are just not like that here. People are just not weird like that. They don't have that mentality. Like, maybe some people, but I've never encountered anyone like that here. And yeah, and I'm not saying all people are like that in the West, obviously, but I have a lot of awesome followers, and you guys are cool, and I love you guys.
She's just
But
spewing out words.
all of the weirdo people who are obsessed with me, and it's like I don't know the mentality of people who follow people like that whatsoever. So anyways,
Chad, just a reminder, like, none of this is serious. Please don't listen to me. Like, I'm just here for a laugh. I'm just wanting to watch my stories with some, like, chill people.
I guess that's all
Don't take it serious.
I have to say. I'm going to continue to work on myself, try to seek
Do that though. Like, treat yourself with respect and don't be a Chantal.
help here. You know. So I mean, Salah's insisting I don't have to worry about, you know, the monetary side of the healthcare.
Beautiful. Well, that means we should get an update to you getting an MRI and imaging and figuring out whether or not it is sciatica or diabetic retinopathy, because both of them need imaging to be diagnosed, right? So great. Take us on that health gurney, gal. I can't wait.
So I'll just trust in him on that, and I guess that takes away a big stress. And I mean, like the healthcare I've utilized so far hasn't been pricey, but the point is in Canada everything is just free, like because it's covered, right? But there's long wait times. There's always a pro and a con to everything.
But again, you were telling us that like getting to a clinic and seeing a physician was like between $3 and $8 depending on what you needed. So no matter where I am, and I have to ultimately decide where I'm most happiest with my new mindset, my new faith in God. As a Muslim, I just feel more comfortable being here for a lot of reasons, and the cost of living is just also lower. I keep forgetting that, you know, like just looking at like 1-bedroom apartments. This is sounding like you're happy to stay in Kuwait out of convenience, not out of like love for your husband, which is very telling and kind of sad.
I was thinking of going back for a while because I like to have my ultimate privacy. I could stay with my mom as long as I want, but like I like to have privacy, you know. And
not once has she really mentioned, but I'd miss Poopy.
Just bed rot in peace. That's what I feel like my life would be like if I go back. Just bed rotting even more, you know.
What your life is now, dear.
Because being totally alone, I'm a little afraid of that. I'm a little afraid of...
Yeah, who will answer the door and bring the food?
How deep a hole I'll dig myself into. I'll just be alone with all of my addictions. Nothing else.
Right, it's always something else's fault, isn't it, Chantal?
Anyway, there won't be anyone to tell me no at all for anything.
Does anyone tell you no now? Probably not.
I can just see myself, Uber Eats. I mean, I'm
Where did you get this?
ordering out now here too, but I don't know, it's like way more affordable. And I usually just do it like, I could see myself ordering like a whole bunch of junk food all the time, you know?
Do you mean like now?
Instead of just for dinner. I don't know.
Imagine cooking 3 meals a day. Wild. What a concept.
I feel like I would slip further and further away from my faith in Islam because, I don't know. I just feel like I would like go back to a lot of old habits. I don't want to. And I've come all this way, you know?
All what way?
Even if a lot of you don't see any changes, that's fine.
Okay, good, because I'm not seeing them.
I don't need you to.
Okay, that's fine.
So, that's about it. I'm still super tired. I don't know, like... This medication I'm taking for my leg, for my sciatica, makes
Not diagnosed yet.
me really
No scan.
feel like... It's diclonifac or something? Diclonifac.
Ooh!
It's called Olfen. And it's like an
Olfen.
analgesic medication, but it finally makes me like drowsy. Even though it's like, I don't know. And then my Cyprolex.
What is that?
I don't know. I took it like about 2 hours ago. So I'm feeling pretty drowsy. Anyway, and I am exhausted with myself, battling myself and what I should do and all this and that. And I appreciate your opinions. I know most of my audience is still from my times in Canada. And a Western audience.
She does seem absolutely miserable. Yes, you are correct.
Most who have not visited the Middle East. So I understand you don't really understand the vibe. You don't understand what I'm going through. And you're thinking, why wouldn't you choose Canada, you know?
Look, I think for me, I on a kind of more serious note, I think it would be better for you to be in Canada so that your immediate family are around. If you want to stay with Poopy and play make-believe and fantasize about the perfect marriage and do all of that stuff in Kuwait, girl, go for it. But I'm not, like... This face does not convince me that she's happy in that scenario. You know? Like... Oh, Voltaren tablets? What? Hold on, I know that, don't I? Fast and effective pain relief. What is Voltaren made of? Voltaren, active ingredient, diclofenac sodium, Also contains carboma, homopolymer, alcohol, mineral oil. I have never taken Voltaren. What the hell? What is it? It's just a painkiller? Pain relief. For arthritis pain, contains 1% active ingredient. Okay, so for joints and stuff too? Relieves pain and reduces inflammation, swelling, and redness that may occur in the following. Arthritis, rheumatoid. Okay, so useful for arthritis. Oh, interesting. I was thinking it was something for the diabetes, but it is not. Anyway, sorry, back to the joyful Chantal.
A lot of most who have not visited the Middle East, so I understand you don't really understand the vibe, you don't understand what I'm going through, and you're thinking, why wouldn't you choose Canada, you know?
Annie, hello, good morning, lovely. I hope you have a big cup of coffee.
I read some of the comments, and people are not stoned here. Like, it's actually pretty free. It's like, you know, women can do whatever, and I guess I was just missing my family back in Canada, and also
had a fight with Poopy.
Some things about my old lifestyle that were comfortable.
Yeah, actually, it would be interesting for an update on what medication Chantal is taking, because I think it might be a long list now.
But yeah, there's no growth in that lifestyle at all. It's more entertaining for a lot of people, but for me, it's not healthy. I don't know. I was on a downward spiral, and I have a lot of bad memories and stuff like that. So I feel like this is more home now, if I can explain it more, like I do. Because culturally and religiously, I've just experienced so much here that it just feels weird going back there. I don't know. But I will visit my family and stuff, so at least once a year. I'll try to, inshallah. So I guess that's it. Enough rambling.
Okay, but where are we going in March, April?
I think I confused people even more with this video.
Thailand?
But that's the best I can explain it. That's the best I can do. Alright, guys.
Believe it, I believe Voltron is a mech.
I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Oh, not a transformer. Different. Anyway, this one's done. Let's get on to the next one. This is the grocery haul. Ooh, huge Ramadan grocery haul in Kuwait, preparing for Ramadan 2024. It's huge. Ugh.
Hi, welcome back to another video.
Joyful. Hello. Yes.
Well, hello there. Do you want to wish somebody a very happy Easter?
Ma'am, I'm going to wind you back.
Well, hello there. Do you want to wish somebody a very happy Easter? Well...
Chat, look. I'm all about a bit, right? I'm all about a bit. I love a bit. I love a gag. I love a funny, a joke, a jaunt, a jest. I love it. I love one. What the fuck is this? What kind of desperation? Hey Jay, lovely to see you. Hello. Like... Oh no. Oh, that makes it somehow worse. Lottie says, I'll give Foodie this. I haven't seen a lot of shilling for Easter as the introduction to Ramadan preparation videos from any other creator. No, I imagine it's probably a bit of a niche crossover there. Yep, Ramadan preparation videos and Easter cameo requests probably don't... The Venn diagram is probably pretty thin there, I imagine. Sorry. The bunny got me all kind of getting me in the back of the throat. Sorry.
Well, hello there. Do you want to wish somebody a very happy Easter?
Or Ramadan, you know, the topic that you're actually talking about in this video?
Well, I can do it for you with a cameo. Cameos make very special personalized gifts for others. And with Easter coming up, my Christian friends, what better way to celebrate than with a cameo? Makes a perfect gift. And I do.
Who's requesting an Easter-themed cameo from the Muslim revert Modest Miriam? This is very confusing.
Do other things as well. Anything you want. Check it out. Cameo. For a video from me. To you. Or to someone.
No, thank you. Also, we're back in the Earthworm Gym. Sorry, it made me gag. The Earthworm Gym hoodie. And I hate everything.
Someone else. Get yours now and don't delay. Get a special cameo for someone today.
Ramadan Greeting. Sung by Poopy. Okay. Who's on guitar? Oh, it's probably just like just a audio thing. Audio thing? Yeah, well said, Zach. No, skipping. That's lovely. Yep, happy Ramadan to everybody celebrating. Ramadan Kareem. Great. I'm absolutely not listening to Poopy Serenade.
This is a huge... Alright.
Okay. Alright, it's good. We skipped it. It's fine. It's fine, everyone.
Alright, guys, so I'm...
And you see, he's just making his way back onto the channel. He's making his way back onto YouTube as if nothing ever happened. Can we all remember what had happened?
I'm going to start this grocery haul. This is a huge stock up for Ramadan.
Are we at speed? I think so. Yeah, that was 1.25. Yes.
So during Ramadan, I'm going to be making some traditional recipes like warak inab, stuffed grape leaves, vimto.
Poopgate is forever.
A lot of different meat and rice dishes.
Also, your eyes are silver today. I can see we've got all of the filters on. And look how blurry you look.
You know, some halabia, rice puddings, stuff like that. Some soups and stews. So, yalla, let me show you what
Inching his way back in. Yes, inching his way like a grippable turd.
kind of groceries
What is wrong with me?
I got for this stock up haul. All right, so let's go. All right, so this is round one of this haul. It's going to be a lot of stuff, and I'm not looking forward to organizing it and putting it away, but that's a big job I have to do before Ramadan. So yes, we have a couple cases.
You can't just Ramadan sing your way out of teabagging Jesus. No, it's true. You can't. You can't, unfortunately. No. You can serenade the audience all you want, but we'll remember. We will remember.
Of water here at the back. Those blue cases are water. Here we have some long shelf life full fat milk. Really good for making Arabic desserts like mahalabia, which is like a milk pudding, and rice pudding.
Yeah.
Have some eggs. They had a huge sale on the vegetables, so I got a bunch of kilos of eggplant because I plan on making...
Did you finish the 50 pounds of rice? I think so, because there's rice in this haul as well. Also, I love the fact that it's gone from 5 kilos to 50 pounds. That's funny.
a lot of marinated eggplant and baba ganoush. Always just have an extra jar of pasta sauce on hand. Have some lemons, a couple kilos of lemon, because that's important too with salads and making grape leaves.
See, Kuwait doesn't really love the turtles, huh? All these
Which, by
thick plastic bags.
the way, a huge staple drink for Ramadan.
Vimto!
Muslims will know.
We remember this. I remember researching Vimto and getting really confused because it's like a British cordial thing.
Arabs will know as well. Vimto is huge. It's a drink syrup.
Drink syrup.
I'll have to put what it's made of. It's like you add water. We have some pomegranate molasses beside
In essence, it's a cordial or syrup.
the Vimto here, pomegranate molasses. The pomegranate molasses,
Who are they hosting? No one, Tish. This is their grocery haul, which I'm assuming is getting portioned out and taken to another home.
you use them in like salad vinaigrettes, and you make the warak inab, which is grape leaves. Speaking of which, I have a jar of grape leaves. I'm going to try making my own this year. Some cocoa powder for overnight oats for healthy
I can't wait to see her wrap grape leaves. That's going to be so much fun.
breakfast for suhoor, which is the meal
She's been talking about that for fucking 4 years.
before we start fasting. Some chili garlic sauce. Some beef cubes. Okay. bunch of kilos
And you're doing what with those?
of carrots.
Oh.
Harry, my hamster, loves a little bit of these. Got to be careful. They have a lot of sugar.
Let's hear that one again. Sorry, what was that, Foodie? What about the carrots?
Beef cubes. Okay. Bunch of kilos of carrots. Harry, my hamster, loves a little bit of these. Got to be careful. They have a lot of sugar.
You gotta watch those carrots. Those high sugar carrots. You better watch it. Meanwhile, potatoes, banana. And again, I know vilifying carbohydrates, but like the sugars in carrots, ma'am, you just pointed to that bottle of Vinto, which has probably got enough sugar in it to like knock you about.
But I love carrots too. So
But you gotta watch the sugar.
we have some potatoes, a few kilos of potatoes. Yes, they're dirty, but they can be washed.
Yeah, that's fine.
we
But, I mean, a lot of us wash potatoes. It's not a challenging
We have
concept.
some oranges,
Oh, gotta watch the sugars.
a couple kilos of oranges. Now, each kilo is 75 cents of these vegetables. Very cheap.
Right.
We have some Calrose rice, medium.
Oh, this is just 1 kilo of rice, you guys. So the 5 kilos we've already been through. This is just enough for, you know, a day or two.
Grain rice.
How many kilos of rice do you think she eats a day?
We have some bananas.
Careful of the sugars.
We have some parsley, cucumber,
Low sugar. Yeah.
the tomatoes were on sale also.
Again, careful. High sugar tomatoes.
So I got 2 kilos of those.
Yeah.
Whole bunch of macaroni because Salah loves how I make my macaroni. Tomato
That's 3 kilos of macaroni. Or are they 2 kilos each? That's 6 kilos of macaroni.
macaroni. It's basically just tomato butter.
Oh no, that says number 23. I'm pretty sure those are like a kilo, maybe 500 grams? Nah, let's say a kilo. That's probably a kilo of macaroni. Oh, maybe 500 grams of macaroni.
Salt and pepper, but he loves it.
Sorry, I'm speaking in metrics.
So the spices I needed, I got some sweet paprika and some onion powder.
Ooh.
And these, each head of lettuce was also 75 cents. Look at the beautiful, huge.
She means 75 fils, and there's 1,000 fils to a Kuwaiti dinar. From memory.
Head of lettuce. This is the biggest romaine I've ever seen. So,
Unless she doesn't mean 75 fils and she actually means 75 cents.
yeah. Going to be making a lot of salads also. So, and my hamster also loves lettuce. So, yeah. I make him a little salad every day with his kibble. So that is the first round. So I'll be back for round 2. All right, guys. So here's round 2.
More things.
We have some cornstarch or corn flour. We have some white chocolate covered mamul cookies.
Why?
They're so good. Another
They're just so good, you guys.
box. We have some feta cheese and vegetable samosas.
You have 3 boxes of pre-made samosas. You're going to make your own grape leaves. I feel like making samosas would probably also be a fun, I don't know, experiment for you.
My cat's playing with the, the grocery bags.
Oh, is that more pasta? It is more pasta.
We have some squares of cream cheese.
Of course.
They're kind of like Laughing Cow, just a different brand. We have these are my favorite. These chicken grillers are so cheap. Each chicken is like under $4.
Again, for dinar or for like Canadian dollars?
US and about $4 Canadian. And
okay.
I love making gravies, stocks, anything with it. I love it. I have some frozen
She has really no concept of the price of groceries, does she?
broccoli because broccoli is one of my favorite vegetables.
No, the answer is no.
I have some berry mix. I'm going to be doing some overnight oats to prepare some breakfast for suhoor, the meal we get to eat before we
I had overnight oats this morning. I said that already.
start fasting. As I've said, it's before Fajr, so we would eat around maybe close to 5 a.m., probably around 5 a.m. And then you're going to be fasting for the day until sundown. So, all right, and we have some vermicelli.
Vermicelli?
There's an Arab-style way of making
Vermicelli? I thought vermicelli was like thin rice noodles.
rice. You kind of saute
Am I losing my mind?
vermicelli until it gets browned, and then
Am I losing my mind?
vermicelli is like a very small, fine noodle. Okay,
Am I losing my mind? Isn't it orzo? Orzo is the rice-shaped pasta, isn't it? Or is it vermicelli? Orzo. It's the name of the pasta that looks like rice. Orzo. Am I going mad? She straight up called it vermicelli. Vermicelli is a thin form of noodle, is sometimes referred to as rice noodle or rice sticks, but should not be confused with cellophane noodles, a different Asian type of vermicelli made from mung bean starch or rice starch rather than rice grains themselves. Chat, she's gone mad. That looks like orzo. Let's zoom. Here we go. Let's go on an adventure. What do you all think? Maybe it is vermicelli. Maybe it is... I don't know. From back here, it looks like orzo. But maybe it is. Maybe they're like fine noodles. But do you think that's rice? It's awfully like wheat colored to be rice noodles. Just crushed up? Oh, maybe. Okay. Sorry. I feel like I've just been lied to a lot today, so I'm very sensitive.
And then you add the rice and make like a rice mixed with the vermicelli. It's so delicious. Some chia seeds, because I'm going to be adding them. They're very high in protein and soluble fiber, which is very good for your digestive
tract. Oh, it says vermicelli on the packet. Oh, it does too.
And they're very good if you're diabetic.
Don't mind me. I don't read labels.
The fiber in food prevents blood spiking. Your, insulin prevents sugar spikes in your blood, I should say. So.
Oh, I see. She's navigating her health with online advice again. I see.
Digestive tract, and they're very good if you're diabetic.
Chia seeds.
The fiber in food.
I love chia seeds, by the way.
Prevents blood spiking. Your, insulin.
We don't read here.
Prevents sugar spikes in your blood, I should say. So, I'm trying to get more soluble fiber in my diet. I guess that was advised by a diabetic doctor. In case you're wondering.
Is the diabetic doctor going to suggest that you also drink all of the juices and eat all of the pasta and do all of that? So we're just picking and choosing our advice today? Well, always.
So we have another bottle of Vimto. I forgot to show you. We have some gelatin.
Okay, let's get close in on this because I'm a big fan of aeroplane jelly. I like aeroplane jelly. Aeroplane jelly for me.
It's a lot.
But unfortunately, I can't really see. Hold on, we're just gonna try this a little bit. I can't really see. I'm going to assume this is not sugar-free. I'm just going to take a wild assumption that there's sugar in that they're Jello.
Loves Jello, so I had another jar of pasta sauce I forgot to show you guys. It's not very organized, sorry. The remaining spices I bought. So I have onion powder. Showed that already. Cinnamon powder, cassia.
Why did you show things first? Oh, whatever.
And these are dried pomegranate seeds. And in Persian food or Iranian rice,
Morning, Sarah.
they use these a lot. So, but I might sprinkle a few on top of some halibia as well.
Okay, now that I can actually... Sorry, chat. I got very confused with the noodles because I was watching at 480p.
Also have...
Forgive me.
some condensed milk. We have a little bitty pot of vanilla powder for baking and cooking stuff.
Uh-huh. What are you baking?
We have no sugar added almond milk for the overnight oats. I just prefer it for that kind of thing.
Do you know what? Go be daring, live on the edge, go full oat. Oat milk, oats. Oh, oaty good time.
We have some fabric softener.
Really
this
good.
is a local brand. I don't know. A Reach. We have some mixed berry juice.
Oh, look. I knew I spotted a juice back there.
These are...
The fuck is this, Chantal?
Some mixed types of, like, snacks, like chip snacks and stuff.
For guests? Is it for guests? Is it for when you have guests over? For when Poopy has guests over? These little bags of chips? Okay. Would your diabetes doctor suggest eating those? I'm going to assume not. Same as all of this fucking pita bread. But again, we pick and choose our advice, I guess.
We have some laban, which is like a dairy.
Oh, true, honey. I didn't even think about that. You got to watch that fiber. Well, you got to get more fiber.
Dairy kind of yogurt drink. Some sunflower oil, some sliced olives, add to salads. A whole bunch of bread has to go in the freezer. It's just a staple here for breakfasts and things, especially for Salah. I mean,
Especially for Poopy, not me. You don't watch me indulge in like 5 fucking pitas in the day, in the morning, in one meal. What are you even talking about? Don't you mention my secret pita stash?
I do eat it too, but more juice. So these are the table covers we use.
Don't care.
They're white, and you put them down when you're going to eat.
We know.
If you're going to eat on a table, but
Don't care.
mostly if you're going to eat on the floor, which a lot of people at gatherings here, they eat on the ground. So.
Oh, I super don't care.
So I guess that's it. I'm going to go put these things away. Thank you for watching this haul. So everything total, I will put the prices here somewhere to show you the conversions.
Okay, so to be fair, her pinned comment after this was she did the conversion wrong. Whoopsie daisy. It's actually 48 Kuwait dinar. So Kuwait to Australian dollar dues. So 48 KD is... Why is this not working? 48. Okay. My keypad decided to not work today. Very good. So, for the Australians in the chat, this converts... Because she didn't want to convert it to Australian, because heaven forbid. This converts to 236 Australian dollar dues. Which is a lot of Australian dollar dues. And personally, I don't know. She bought a bit of cubed steak and 2 frozen chickens. And, like, yeah, there was a lot of produce in there, but I don't think she's going to eat that. Like, the pasta and the cheese and all of that stuff. What do you think? Where's Australia? Yeah, so she's saying 150 USD for these groceries. Which I know groceries are quite expensive. I think universally they're just getting more and more expensive. But I don't know. I feel like I could spend $250 a lot better. You know? Considering how she's always like, oh, the cost of living is so low here in Kuwait. I don't know. $250 for that amount of food might, I don't know, come across as kind of average. Kind of average.
In American and Canadian, and in Kuwaiti dinar. Just a reminder.
Seems about right for the US. Yeah, I don't look at this and say, oh my god, that only costs 250 Australian dollars. Like, but then again, I'm a bit more of a savvy shopper than I imagine Chantel is. Like, Chantel's not going for those yellow tags. She's buying things at full cost. And when she says things like the fruit and veg were only 79 fils or whatever it was per kilo, you think about like the cost of everything else must have been much higher.
Kuwaiti dinar is the highest valued currency in the world. So it's, I think, about $4 to $1 Canadian. So like one...
Other way.
No, sorry, the other way around. Like one Kuwaiti dinar is worth about $4 Canadian.
Yeah.
A little less for US because the US dollar is stronger than Canadian dollar.
Well, I think she's finally working out conversions.
So yeah, stay tuned. Ramadan is supposed to start, depending on the...
Marissa, me neither. Why would you buy 4 kilos of carrots? She's not eating those carrots. Is Howie eating 4 kilos of carrots in a week? Like, is Poopy eating that many carrots? It's a lot. That was a lot of carrots. She's not.
But it's supposed to start the evening of the 10th of March. So coming up very soon in a few days. And I have to get my kitchen in order.
Oh, that's true, Thunder Rain. You walk past something and it's like, half price, $4.50. Like, what person in their right mind is spending $9 on an Easter egg? From, like, Coles.
I have
Don't get me started.
Reorganize my kitchen and make it conducive for doing some cooking because I'm going to be doing, iftars, dinners after the fast is over, and I'm going to try to cook as much as I can and make a lot of traditional dishes. And I want to make some things, maybe some mahalabia and pass it around to some neighbors around here.
Oh, that was your wedding gift.
And just try to give back a little bit.
The pudding.
And so this is how we are going to start Ramadan off. We're going to be doing some cooking, and here's a lot of the ingredients I will need. Now, I might need a few other things, but they weren't on sale at the store we shopped at, so we might have to look elsewhere. But that's kind of how we do the shopping to try to save money also on food is...
You're concerned about saving money on food and you're buying fucking frozen samosas, cream cheese out the wazoo, and enough pita to fill your freezer. Okay. Do you know what a really good way to save money is? Buying Whole Foods and making a lot of this stuff. Like, I understand Chantal's never going to be the type to make her own pasta, and that's fine. She's never going to be the type to make her own flatbreads or anything, even as as easy as that is. But just remember that Chantal doesn't have anything else going on in her life outside of this. Like, she has all the time in the world and could very easily cook a lot of the, like, process, like even the pasta sauce and stuff. You don't need that. You could just make it.
You kind of shop at different places that have different things on sale. And around Ramadan, there's a lot of sales, like Ramadan deals. You'll see them all over the grocery stores. And by the way, in Arabic, here we call the grocery store Jamia.
No, she didn't go grocery shopping. She ordered it on her phone.
They call them Jamia here. So, yeah, I'm learning little words here and there.
Leonie.
So, I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited, especially to make my own grape leaves because I've never done that. But I found some yummy recipes, and I'm going to try to follow them as well. But a lot of the staple foods for
like those fucking bags of chips and shit. Anyway, whatever.
Ramadan, the vimto is a staple, and you have the sambusa, and you also have the mamul. So basically, dates and biscuits made with dates. Mamul is very popular for Ramadan foods. So and also
again, samosas. I feel like, or sambosa, however you want to call it. I feel like you could probably make pretty easily, but we saw her downing a few of those not long ago. So
Arabic desserts like mahalabia. That's why you see a lot of things on sale, such as, you know, vanilla powders, cornstarch, corn flour, milks, and stuff like that. So a lot of people make those things.
You are just talking.
All right, guys. So I guess that's it for now. That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed. Please give me a like and a comment. I always appreciate it. Take care.
Okay, bye, Chantal. Chat, I'm done. I'm not even going to touch the live stream. I told you I'm on a short schedule today, and I'm very sorry that we're not going to be covering the live stream together. But in short, you didn't miss much apart from Chantal just talking out of her pooper. So, thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. I've got to get to bed. And I'm sore. I'm going to be sore tomorrow. And that's absolutely okay. Because I'm going to go out. I'm going to get some sunshine tomorrow. I'm going to get my steps in. Drink my water. Wear some sunscreen. Hug a loved one. A snack. A nap. Breathe. Learn to swallow. And I'll be fine. And everything will be great. So thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate you all. I hope you all have a fabulous day. If you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, that'd be great. For those of you on the rewatch, I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. Chat. Take care of yourselves. You've been great. And I've been Pulpy. And I'll see you